and it can be so overwhelming, and so despairing feeling. But if people can switch to realize that anything that's causing them despair and sadness about our world, we can uncreate.
So what's the first stage of uncreating something?
Knowing that you can, like with everything. Like healing yourself, knowing that you can.
Okay. So
knowing that you have that power to be in perfect health, because that's what you claim. So yes, it may still work out in time a bit, or it may be instantaneous. It depends on how many old subconscious belief programs you're still running in your subconscious that tells you this is not possible, you need a doctor, you need this, you need that, you need that. You know what I mean? Instead of just claiming, commanding that I am perfectly healthy, vital, vibrant, and the same with that this earth is a planet of peace and goodwill and creativity, not a planet of destruction, deception, greed, and death, right? That's all it is. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as commanding it. And the commanding itself empowers us, because every time we command something, then we feel the empowerment of that and the possibility of that, and it's shifting our subconscious programs, whatever we might have, that we're victims of this, or that it's beyond our power, and so on, because we're only acting in concert with the divine will. I mean, this is a given with all of this too. It has to be in alignment with divine will. But when your heart is pure, and you're saying, I want a planet of peace, I command this now, that is in alignment with the divine will for this planet.
So it feels right.
Exactly.
But does it influence external to me or you?
It does influence external to us, because we, from our internal locus, we are all creating all of this. The reason there's so much war and violence, let's just take that one by itself, on the planet is because people have been programmed by continual 24/7, 3,000 channels that are constantly showing you violence, death, and guns, right? And so it's an implant. It's an implant into our consciousness. So we think this is normal. Can you imagine what the 10-year-olds today, compared to when we were growing up, when we watched Mr. Rogers and, Captain Kangaroo and Will Smith, Lost in Space, and Fred Flintstone, and those were the shows that we watched, and they were only on until midnight, and there were only like 5 channels, right? Now, there's 6,000 channels, 24/7, and children today they have a constant stream of guns, death, violence, tragedy, all this stuff that enters their consciousness into a wide open, vulnerable consciousness. They're programmed. It's a programming. It is not at all who they are or what their true nature is or what they're meant to be or do here. It's an overlay. But it goes into the subconscious and the unconscious. And so that's why we see what we see. So when people wake up and say, no, I am the creator here, and I am creating, this is not what I'm creating. And so each one of us that does that, it does start dissolving the programs, which are just holograms in a sense. They're just thoughts. And yet they do have physical actions that come out. I mean, the people who kill people, the people who go into Las Vegas, and they are insane in the sense that their mind has been totally co-opted by these violent programs that they read in gun magazines, they see on TV. They get psychotic into these thoughts that they are some kind of instrument of killing, some kind of instrument of killing for whatever reason they think.
So where did you get the idea that you could
because of this
Create.
book, the Sophia Code, that I've been reading. The Sophia Code is all about truly claiming ourselves as ascended masters on this planet, and that's why we're here. No longer pretending that we're not. No longer pretending that we're not masters, you know. And so, using that fifth dimensional and beyond power, the power of self-empowerment, the power of knowing we are one with all that is, and we are an instrument of that, or however you want to put it, but that it is our duty almost to claim the new earth, and by our word bringing it into manifestation. Because that's what we speak, that's what we see, that's what we perceive. Okay? So everything of beauty and empowerment and creativity and joy and oneness and love that we perceive around us brings it forth that much more as well. So it's a perceptual thing. If we're focusing our perception on mass murders and earth changes and wars and all of that, then then we're helping create that, because our focus is focused on that. So what we're projecting is tied to that. So I don't even know if she brought up the idea of uncreating in that book. I don't know if she did or not, but then I got it as like a revelation. All right. I mean, if we can create, if we are meant to claim and command and create, command the new earth into being, with all that means. Peace for everybody, security for everybody, abundance for everybody, everything for everybody, right? Good weather for everybody, whatever. Then we also have the power to uncreate.